Hi everybody, my name is Rachel Nelson. I played water polo here at UCSB. Okay, so to all the incoming freshmen, what I'd like to tell you guys is as you're starting your first quarter in college, do not be scared. I think that's the most important thing that you have to be told. There's so many people telling you, oh, this class is hard, this one's hard, you gotta avoid this professor. Like there's so many things that people are trying to scare you of, and there's all the nightmare stories about sophomore year dealing with organic chemistry, and that's gonna come up. And you will have just survived general chemistry and you thought that was hard enough. So what I wanna tell you guys is don't be scared and make up your own opinion about whether a class is hard or not. I think that there's a lot of stigmas that these classes have just because people spread this rumor essentially about all these different classes, but I really would love you guys to make up your own mind about them. And don't let a certain reputation scare you away from learning the material. I think that makes it a little bit harder to learn it when you go in with this conception that it is hard. So if you don't think about it as being difficult, just think about it as new material, just without any kind of preconception attached to that. And I think it will be much easier to learn, more approachable. I find that the way that I'm the most effective teaching is when I don't use all this fluffy, intelligent language in order to describe something, but when we use just a common, ordinary analogy. Just like shaking someone's hand is kind of like how an enzyme's working with a substrate. Like there's just different analogies that you can use in order to kind of help just the learning happen. And that happens again when my students are less terrified of the material because we found a way to make it approachable. So don't do that to yourself. Don't make it this mountain that it might not be by using someone else's preconception of the class. So make up your own mind about whether a class is difficult or not. And honestly, I always liked taking those classes that everyone said was super difficult because I was like, I want to see what all the fuzz is about. So I think those were the ones that I actually, those classes that were so difficult and hard and don't take those classes, those were the ones that I learned the most in and I found the most fascinating. So don't let any rumors deter you from taking those classes.